Tariq Elite on Tariq Elite Radio.
Cover up like a fitness magazine. That motherfucker's body is insane. I will knock the bottom out of that. But I digress, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, y'all, what's up? Welcome to the Mack Lessons Radio Show. My name is Mr. Tariq Elite, and I am broadcasting live from Atlanta right now. I'm down in the ATL. We are working on Hidden Colors 3 down here. We are chilling, making it do what it do, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to chop up some real good game today. We're going to have some of your calls come through. The phone number is 818-850-5404. We want you to call in. Today's topic, we're going to talk about the concept of street harassment. I've been hearing that term lately from a lot of black feminists, and I want to touch on that for a minute. Man, we're going to touch on that, and I'm going to get some of your calls right here on the Mack Lessons Radio Show after these messages.
Just say the words, I do anything you want.
CaseUltra.com. Sign up for CaseUltra.com's t-shirt subscription and get a new t-shirt delivered every month. This month's shirt is based on the Egyptian god Thoth, who wrote the book The Emerald Tablets, and that holds the secrets to the universe and is considered the scribe of the gods. You get a t-shirt and magazine booklet and free stickers every time you order a t-shirt. Use the coupon code KFLEX and get 50% off on everything on the first month when you sign up right now. That is CaseUltra.com. Check out the brand new mixtape, The Progression 2, by anime-driven artist Bruce Stevens, a.k.a. Tree of Life. The first single and video is called Good Girls Gone Bad. It explores the cause and effects of our actions and the cycles created in relationships. That's the Tree of Life EP coming soon. For more info and art, go to IamBruceStevens.com. All right, we are back with the Mack Lessons Radio Show. I am your host, Mr. Tariq Elite Nasheed, ready to chop up good game. First of all, let me say this. Thank you, everybody, all the listeners who have donated to the Hidden Colors 3 Kickstarter page. We've actually reached our goal. We reached our minimum goal, but we're still trying to get more paper in there so you can still donate to the cause. You can still be a part of the documentary because this thing is going to be legendary, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, I was in Cincinnati, and I interviewed Sister Shahrazad Ali. Shahrazad Ali is spitting that hot fire in Hidden Colors 3. I can't wait till you guys hear what she has to say in it. There was somebody, I posted a picture of me and Sister Shahrazad Ali on Instagram, and there was a cat who left a comment. He was like, man, I hope Shahrazad Ali is going to be in Hidden Colors 3 more. I hope we get to see more of her, because in Hidden Colors 1, she was in there a lot, but not as much as some of the other people. So a lot of people are like, we want to see more of Shahrazad Ali. And I agree, you need to see more of Shahrazad Ali, but the truth is, a lot of you ain't ready for Shahrazad Ali. I got to give it to you in increments, because a lot of you, to be very honest, unless you really have that third eye open, a lot of you are just not ready for Shahrazad Ali. Shahrazad Ali goes hard in the damn paint. And she will hurt your feelings with the knowledge she drops. She drops that heavy in-your-face knowledge, and some of y'all, to be honest, ain't ready for it. You dig? So that's why I give it to you in little increments. I got to pick and choose what I give you because, I mean, that sister goes hard. And she's going to be in Hidden Colors 3 a lot more. But again, y'all ain't ready for all of Shahrazad Ali yet. She's the truth, for real, for real. But I digress, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a couple of calls in here real quickly. What's going on? Who's calling?
Yo, Tariq.
Yes, sir.
Yo, I got through. What's going on, brother?
What's up? Who is this?
This is Enoch.
What's your name again, brother?
Enoch.
Enoch. How do you spell that?
Enoch.
Oh, there you go. So what, you in Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta, man. I just seen you on Instagram, you know what I'm saying?
What's going on around town tonight on Wednesday? It's Wednesday night in Atlanta. What's happening?
Oh, man. I don't really know what's going on Wednesday nights, but, yeah, I got a question for you, man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got this homeboy of mine, man. His boy was married for 25 years, you know what I'm saying? They've been together for 5. And this dude, come to find out, you know what I'm saying, he's messing around with this big hippo bitch, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to figure out, and his wife is bad.
Okay, hold on, wait, let's back it up. Wait, you said somebody was married for 25 years, but they've been together for 5. I'm lost here.
They've been married for 15, I'm sorry. And before they were married, they were together for 5 years.
Okay, they were together for 5 years, then they got married for 15 years.
Right, they've been married for 15 years.
Okay.
And come to find out, he's obsessed with big woman. You know what I'm saying? And I know you say that only broke dudes, mess with, big girls. But his wife is a dime. I don't understand how you would leave a dime.
This is what, it ain't about the other woman being fine. The thing is, a lot of times, if the wife is a dime, it ain't about him finding another dime because he has a dime at home. It's about him finding something new. You understand? Because he's been with the same woman for so long, so he just wants to get something new physically. And even if she's a beast, that beast is something new. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what it is. He just has because I know married dudes like that too. I've had married dudes that I go out with and we kick it and they start fucking with all the sea donkeys and all the mongoose face women. And they be cupcaking with them because they ain't trying to wife them. They're just trying to get their different freak on. And the freakier looking, the better. Sometimes for a married dude, it's all about newness. So that's what that's about. Even if the wife is fine, he wants that fine wife, but the brother just wants something new. So I understand where he's coming from. I'm not saying that I condone or not endorse that, but I'm just giving you an understanding if that's how it gets down. You feel me?
Right. What you got going on in Atlanta, man?
We're working on Hidden Colors 3 down here. I'm doing some interviews down here. And I'll be here tonight, Wednesday, and I will be here tomorrow night, Thursday. So people out there in Atlanta, let me know what's going on tonight, Wednesday, and let me know what's going on tomorrow night, Thursday.
One more question, Tariq.
Go ahead.
What is that name of that shop? You said that they got all your DVDs.
Oh, yeah. That's my dude,
books.
Marcus. That's at the Nubian Bookstore. Y'all Google that. The Nubian Bookstore. He has all my stuff. And the brother has, I got to go down to the bookshop myself because the brother always has some of the hot stuff down there. So you guys Google Nubian Bookstore in Atlanta. My dude, Marcus, owns that store. This brother has not just my books. He has all the stuff from the people from Hidden Colors. This brother has a lot of rare books, real deep stuff. So go down there today or give him a call today. All right, thanks for the call, player. Yes, indeed. Like I said, Atlanta, folks, I'll be here tonight, Wednesday, and Thursday. Where are my people I was hanging out with last time I was here? There were some cats I was rolling with. Hit me up. Email me at info@tariqelite.com or kflex4life, the number 4 life at yahoo.com, and let me know what's popping. Don't have me going to that raggedy-ass spot. I think that was the Compound or something. People in Atlanta, they were talking up this place, Compound. And those were some of the strongest Pat Hewing looking ass women I've ever seen in my life. They were some rough looking women in that club. Anyway, let's see who else is on this phone. What's going on? Who's calling?
Yeah, this Mike out of Kansas City, bro.
What's up, Mike? What, you calling from Kansas City?
Yes, sir.
There you go, man. Speak up louder, nigga. Sound like you taking a bubble bath, nigga. What's happening? What's on your mind?
Hey, now, boy, I want to support you on that Hidden Colors, player.
Yes, sir. Did you donate to the Kickstarter page?
Yes, sir.
There you go, my dude, man. I thank you, brother, and I appreciate you and everybody else who donated, man. We reached our minimum goal, and we're going to keep it going. So what's on your mind? What's happening in Kansas City?
Man, ain't nothing, boy. These broads out here is crazy as cat shit, boy. But yeah, got me two little cool ones. That's about it.
There you
Listening
go.
to your game and all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Much respect. Thank you for the call, man. I appreciate that. All right, we'll get one more call for right now. All right, what's going on? Who's calling?
What's up, man? This Youngster up out the Bay Area, man.
What's your name, player?
Youngster, man.
Youngster, how you doing, Youngster? What's on your mind, Playboy?
Man, I just want to get your take on this pastor out there in, Lake Charles, Louisiana?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Got his back blown out.
Yeah.
Tricking off. You know what I'm saying? I just want to hear your take on it, player.
Yeah. I'm going to touch on that right now, man. Thank you for the call. But yeah,
All right, for sure.
This pastor, for those who don't know, down in Texas, there was this pastor who was friends with this deacon, and the pastor was having an affair with the deacon's wife. And the deacon straight ran up in the church and shot him while he was on the pulpit. So this is why I always get on dudes about hollering at married women. I for years, if you listen to the archives of my show, I always say, stop fucking with the married women, because even though they're scandalous, you don't know what they'll do to set you up. And also, you don't know the mindset of the dude she has, who she's cheating on. You don't know that nigga's mindset. You don't know if that nigga's following her. You don't know if that nigga's trailing her. You don't know how much information that nigga knows. And when it's time for him to break bad, you don't want to be there. because a lot of females think they're slicker than what they are. Because that's the whole thing with women cheating. Women cheat for the deceptiveness of it, just the fact of them doing something deceptive and something sneaky. That's what they get off on. So they think they're doing something slick. A lot of times these dudes are not that stupid. Instinctively, if a dude has a little tiny smidgen of game, he'll know something is going on with his lady. He know his lady's doing something foul instinctively, unless he's just a complete simp. So her behavior patterns, her mood swings, all of that, that's going to give a nigga some type of clues. And this lady fucking the pastor at church, the deacon was on to some shit. So niggas be snooping, niggas be looking at passcodes, dudes be looking at text messages. So the dude found out, the deacon found out that his wife was boning the pastor. And I think the woman, from what I understand, the woman tried to file a rape charge against the pastor to try to cover her tracks. And it just didn't work. The dude just ran up in the church, the deacon shot the pastor. So shit it's crazy out here in the game, man. Guys got to be extra careful, man. When you're dealing with a scandalous female, if she's scandalous to the nigga she's committed to, that she has a marriage contract with, if she's scandalous to him, just imagine what she's going to do to you. That's why I'm not surprised that she filed or tried to file a rape charge against the pastor. Scandalous women are just not scandalous with one or two people. They're scandalous just by nature. And you got to be very wary of that. You got to be very careful about that. Now, when I was a younger dude, I done knocked off a couple of married chicks, but I've always watched my back, and I've always seen their behavior patterns, and I know if she'll do that to that nigga, she'll do that to me. So never trust one of those chicks that you're having an affair with and they're married. That's a big no-no. Let me get one more call. I enjoy talking to the listeners. What's up? Who's calling?
Yo, what up, Tariq? It's your boy Brandon calling from Atlanta.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing, Playboy?
I'm good, brother. Yo, first and foremost, just want to appreciate all the game you dropping on these young brothers and sisters, man.
Much respect.
I tuned into your show about a year ago, man. It's been a blessing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's on your mind?
Quick question. I got a baby mama, got 2 kids, and I just want to know, man, like, when is a good time to leave, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't want to break up the fam, but shit ain't going the way it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you about to ask me when's a good time to propose. This nigga said I got 2 kids. When can I leave? When can I get the fuck out of here? God damn.
I don't want to be another statistic. You know, a black man breaking up the family. But goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, you didn't think about that before you had 2 kids, though, dude. That's not y'all hustling back. Why didn't you think about that before you had 2 kids?
I feel you, brother. But look, man, those who listen to the show, y'all know that you got a daughter. I know you don't talk about your personal business, but when did you know that it was time to leave?
Well, the thing is, we weren't really in a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so that was the thing.
Okay.
But I still had to take responsibility. You understand that? So we weren't really because it was kind of a casual thing with me and the mother, but we were just always real cool. So we were never in a real relationship. You understand? So
but at the end of the day, people do outgrow each other. I mean, right?
I understand that they do, but when y'all have 2 kids, man, when you have 2 kids with somebody, man, you got to know, okay, this is the person I'm going to be with. You understand? Through thick and thin. And the thing is, sometimes relationships go through ups and downs, and a lot of times guys be looking for the grass to be greener on the other side, and it's just not greener on the other side. You're going to get with somebody, you're going to get bored with them, then you're going to move on. So, dude, just with your baby mom, if you had 2 kids with her ass, work that shit out. Work that out, dude. Y'all just going through some ups and downs. How long y'all been together?
Almost 4 years, man.
And what is she doing? What makes you want to leave? Are you just tired of looking at her ass?
I mean, you know, I was supporting her for a long time, brother. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't working, wasn't paying no bills, and let me just tell you off top, I haven't got my dick sucked in 4 years.
There you go. Now we get into the nitty gritty. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I missed that, dude. You know what I mean? And
4 years?
I understand. You know, for some women, it's not their thing because I don't want to suck dick either. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's what I like, man. I need somebody that's sexually compatible with me. You feel me?
Now, let me ask you this. Now, how come this woman has 2 kids with you? How come she can't give you oral pleasures? What's wrong with her?
Hey, she doesn't like penis in her mouth. I don't know. And it's to the point now where I know she doesn't like it, so I don't want it from her because it would be a half-ass blowjob and it wouldn't be pleasurable. You know what I'm saying? No, dude. All women like pole in their hole. They like oral sex. All women like it. They just like it with certain dudes. You know what I'm saying? I remember one of your shows. You said if a woman doesn't suck your dick, She hasn't submitted to you sexually,
Yes,
and she doesn't
indeed.
respect you.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right?
about to say. Exactly. That's it. And you need to look into that. Why do you think your woman is not respecting you like she should?
I don't know. See, the thing is, I don't want to find out. I'm ready to move the fuck on to go get my dick sucked. Shit, you know?
And y'all been together for 4 years?
Yeah, 4 years. You know, we broke up once, and you know, I got sentimental about the kids and shit, so we got back together, and now here we are again. You know, silent treatment, not talking much, we're not having sex, and it's just like, what are we doing?
Okay,
you
now
know,
y'all wait.
We're basically
Now
in the
let me tell you
business of raising
something.
kids.
Wait. Now, when y'all broke up, when did y'all break up?
I'd say about a year ago.
Yeah, how long was the breakup?
Yeah, you know, 4 days or some shit. We were still living together, you know?
Okay, nigga, let me tell you something. In those 4 days, you know what she had? She had dick in her life. Dick in her life. She had dick in her life. She had some dick. She had some dick. She had some dick. Dick in her life. Nigga, she had dick in her life in those 4 days, dude. And she came back.
Maybe so.
Nigga, let me tell you something. She was bobbing on dick so heavy. She liked sucking dick them 4 days, nigga. She had a 4 dick day excursion, dude. She was bobbing on dick like she was bobbing for apples on Halloween.
It's funny you trying to play me.
Nigga,
Hey, trust me, man.
find her whereabouts them 4 days, nigga. Find out where them whereabouts were them 4 days. She was getting her bob and weave on, my dude. So you need to really have a conversation with your lady. How old are you and how old is she?
I'm 32, man. She's about to be 30.
Okay. Yeah, you need to have a conversation with her, man, and see what direction y'all want to go in. And the direction she needs to go is downtown on some dick and balls so she can satisfy the relationship.
I am taking care of business, brother. You know what I'm saying? I am taking care of business, man. And it's not like I'm not, you know? So I just feel that, I should get that respect, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, at the end of the day, we like to get our dick sucked. We can't lie. You know what I'm saying? That's what it
agree.
is.
I agree with that. I definitely agree.
You know, I'll never know. Where are you going to be out in Atlanta? You just filming the show, or
yeah,
you
I'm
going
just
in and out?
I'm doing we're filming for Hidden Colors 3 right now. We're filming for Hidden Colors 3, so we're working that out. So I'm going to see what's going on around town tonight. But hold on, I think I hear your baby mom at right now. Hold on, hold on. That's her at somebody else's house. Right there. Wow.
Well, look, brother, hey, much respect, man. I've been wanting to call in, and there's nothing but love. Keep doing your thing. We need brothers like you out here, all right?
Much respect, man. Thanks for the call, player. All right, let me put my Mac and music back on, ladies and gentlemen. Man, the brother ain't had his willy licked in a few years. That's a long time, man. So him and this lady need to have a conversation straight up and down. All right, let's get into some game, y'all. Let me chop up game, y'all. So today I want to talk about the concept of street harassment. I'm going to talk about street harassment, and that's a term that I've been hearing a lot lately, coming from a lot of black feminists. Now, I was in Cincinnati yesterday, and when I arrived in Cincinnati, I went outside my hotel room, and immediately when I went outside my hotel, I ran into a sister who recognized me. She was like, Tariq Nasheed, what the hell are you doing in Cincinnati? She's like, I love you and I hate you. She's like, I'm a black feminist. And she was real cool, though. Very respectful. She was real cool, but she was a black feminist. And me and this sister had a very friendly debate standing right in the street. And she was giving me her ideology and stuff. And basically it was the same old, same old. A lot of stuff, the same old, feminist ideology, the black feminist ideology that you could easily debunk. So again, this whole black feminist thing is coming out a lot now. And I'm hearing a lot of black feminist terms, especially online. A lot of these sisters are trying to rally around something that's going to seemingly protect them, and they think that black feminism is going to be the answer because, again, a lot of people are intimidated to tackle racism, white supremacy head on, so they deflect into these other topics. So I've been hearing a lot about this whole street harassment term, and that's a black feminist term. The concept of street harassment is basically a bunch of black feminists talking about how it's so difficult to walk down the street because there is a onslaught of black men harassing them as they walk down the street. And I've discussed this before, and that is a crock of bullshit. That is a whole crock of bullshit. And the reason why a lot of these black feminists are coming up with this whole street harassment thing is because they're trying to mimic white feminism. They're trying to mimic white feminism, and remember, everything that white feminists do, the black feminists try to follow suit. They try to emulate that. But a lot of things they can't really emulate directly because it doesn't apply to them. And the street harassment is a bootleg version of sexual harassment. Now, the whole concept of sexual harassment, or the term sexual harassment, that was a very relatively new term. That term sexual harassment has only been around since like 1973. Like before 1973, there was no term sexual harassment. Sexual harassment was a term by white feminists and white women, and it applied to white women and white males in the workplace. And the thing is, it applied to them in the workplace because the charge was reserved for white males who were basically superiors trying to exchange sexual favors with a female subordinate for job positions in the workplace. So that's where the term came from, and that's how the term was applied. It was applied to white males in superior positions at work. And the term really wasn't meant for a motherfucker working in the mailroom or nothing like that, because if a dude who was a lower level guy working in corporate America, if he was like a mailroom guy or a janitor, he harassed somebody sexually, his ass would just be fired, and the company can say, hey, he was a bad apple, we got rid of him, he didn't represent the company. So again, the sexual harassment term was really reserved for people who are higher ups in the company, people who couldn't be fired. And because these people couldn't be fired, they would have to break bread to these white women who made sexual harassment claims. See, white women don't play games with that sexual harassment shit. You give a white woman a pass at work, they'll roll up there with Gloria Allred the next day. Just like, well, y'all remember when Rush Limbaugh, he made some comments about some white woman, and all those white feminist groups got in his ass. They don't play those games with those white dudes. White feminists go in as far as that. So the thing is, black feminists, knowing them, they want to emulate a lot of stuff that the white women do. They couldn't use the whole sexual harassment thing. Black women can't really use that. And they don't really use that. It's very rare if they do use it. Because the thing is, they couldn't use that charge against black men. Remember, black feminism is all about attacking the black man. They try to deny that, but at the end of the day, when you dance around in circles with them, their whole thing is always against the black male, the so-called oppression that the black male is committing against black women. And again, there is no systematic oppression of black men against black women. If black men do something negative to black women, black men get punished. So there is no systematic oppression of black women by black males. But that's their whole ideology, because again, a lot of black feminists and black feminism basically wants to side with the white male power structure. I've said this a million times. So again, the black feminists couldn't use the whole sexual harassment charge against black men because, number one, in corporate America, a lot of brothers don't hold supervisory positions. It's that simple. A lot of brothers in corporate America don't hold those supervisor positions, so they're very easily disposable. And plus, brothers know better in the workplace. If there is a brother in a supervisory position in corporate America, he knows he has to be on his P's and Q's because he knows everything he does is going to be watched. So brothers know better. Brothers are going to be on his P's and Q's, and a lot of times these brothers in those positions, they date, non-black women. But again, brothers are going to be on their P's and Q's anyway. Now, again, there's been some cases of black women filing sexual harassment charges on black men. Now, there was one case where, what's his name? His name's on the tip of my tongue. He used to play for the Pistons. God damn, I can't think of his name. But in New York, he was accused by this black female accused him of sexual harassment. Isaiah Washington. I think, what is that his name? Isaiah, I can't think of his name. Is Isaiah something? He used to be on the Pistons. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm having a brain freeze. I'm looking at the guy in my mind, but it's Isaiah something. Is it Thomas? Isaiah something. But he used to play for the Pistons, and he was accused of sexual harassment by this black female, and she looked a mess. She was on the stand. This motherfucker looked like damn Forrest Whitaker in the face, and said that he sexually harassed her, and I think she got a payout for that, because he was in a supervisory position. So it's very rare that happens. So a lot of black women or black feminists can't use that sexual harassment in the workplace thing against black males because, again, there are no black males in too many supervisory positions to charge them with that. Also, the thing is, a lot of black feminists cannot accuse white males of sexual harassment because of a few reasons. Because number one, nobody would side with them. You know, whenever black women accuse white males of sexual harassment, even rape, the white male always gets the benefit of the doubt. For years, they said that a black woman couldn't accuse a white male of raping him, and that's even true to today. It's very rarely that a white male will get accused or will get convicted of raping a black woman. Y'all know the Duke Lacrosse case where that black woman said that those white dudes raped her. They said, okay, let's look into your background. They had to double check her background. See, when brothers get accused of rape, it's like, okay, yep, he did it. Let's not look into the woman's background. She has to admit it years later that she was lying. But when brothers, if they get accused of rape, it's believed. No ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. No questions asked. They believe them. If a black woman accused a white dude of rape, hey, let's look into her background. Maybe she was a slut. Maybe she was acting like a whore. They did that to the woman in the Duke Lacrosse case. They got into her background and found out that she had a history of accusing people of rape and sexual deviancy, and they dropped the case. So a lot of black females know this, so they're not going to run in there trying to charge people with sexual harassment all willy-nilly because they know they'll lose their job. That's one. Also, another thing is that a lot of these black feminists, they think it's a come-up to have a sexual relationship with the white boss. And we got to be very real here. And I'm not trying to beat up on anybody, but a lot of these women, these sisters, if they fucking the white boss, that's a come up to them. So they don't say nothing. And I know I've been in people's offices and businesses, and you can look and see the sisters who's fucking the boss. You can tell who's fucking that boss. And sisters at your job, if you're a black female and you work at a job with other black females, you know there's a black woman at your job fucking that boss. You can tell, you can look at the energy and the chemistry. They be going on trips together and she's in that office about 20, 35 minutes, a little bit too long. You know who's fucking that boss, and a lot of these sisters be fucking that boss. That's a very common thing, and that's a very taboo thing that a lot of folks don't like to talk about. That's why the show Scandal is so damn popular. That's the main reason why the show Scandal is so popular. The black corporate female fucking the white boss. That's her way of getting a little iota of power. It's real deep stuff. That's why I know out here, and I saw something online. They're having a Scandal watching party out here tonight somewhere. Somebody hit me up. They said they're going to a bar somewhere to watch Scandal together. It's like, God damn. So that's what that whole thing is about. Because the show Scandal, let me tell you, look, I tried to watch Scandal. I tried to give it a chance. I watched a few episodes, and the show is just boring to me. I give a show credit if it's really good. But I'm like, the only reason people are liking that show is because it's a fantasy. It's that Negro bedwitch fantasy that a lot of sisters want to fuck that powerful, rich corporate guy. That's a fantasy that a lot of motherfuckers have, a lot of sisters have, and they don't want to admit it, especially these black feminists. That's their whole thing. If you look at a black feminist website, a black feminist Facebook page, they all love Scandal. They want to get next to the white male power structure. And they know what the white male power structure likes, and they like to see the subjugation of black men. So this is why black feminists, they always attack the black male. And that's where that whole street harassment thing came from, because a lot of these black feminists couldn't use the sexual harassment thing. They did a bootleg version of it and said, okay, we're going to charge people with street harassment. I get harassed in the streets, not in corporate America, but the streets, because that's where all these black guys hang. And the term street harassment was coined in 1981. It's a relatively new term. Before 1981, you never heard the term street harassment. It was created in 1981. It was an article that came out in a black feminist publication. And basically, they were trying to make it seem like there was this epidemic of black men just running the streets, harassing black women, and just not letting them walk in peace. And basically, that's not true, and it's not true now. Because that's basically dusty dude behavior. It's not no systematic epidemic. The majority of brothers don't harass women on the streets. That's a dusty inner city housing project type of thing where you live in the hood, and people in the hood do dusty shit sometimes. And unfortunately, see, a lot of black feminists, they judge all black men by the actions of dusty niggas, but they do not like when black women are judged by the actions of hood rats. And you can't have it both ways. You hate to be judged by the actions of hood rats. And the thing is, man, there's just no epidemic of dudes harassing women in the streets. There is just no epidemic of that. And you can't have it both ways. See, in one breath, a lot of these black feminists will complain that, well, black men are not dating within their race. They're dating all these other races of women. These black men don't want to be with black women. And then they complain, well, these black men are harassing black women. They won't let black women walk the streets. So which one is it? You can't have it both ways. Just like the whole music video thing, we always hear from the black feminists, black men objectify black women in these music videos, that black male privilege to put them in the videos and objectify the black queen. And then when brothers don't put black women in the videos, he's denying the black woman her opportunity to be in a video. That's why they got on the singer Tyrese about that. And recently, the rapper Talib Kweli, he didn't have any black women in his video, and all the black feminists and the black feminist thinking type of women, they got on his case about not having black women in his video. You can't have it both ways, people. And that's the thing. People like to complain just for the sake of complaining. That's why a lot of people don't take that black feminist ideology seriously. But again, there is no street harassment. Again, I was just up in Cincinnati, and Cincinnati, look, there's good people in Cincinnati, but I was downtown Cincinnati, and there was some dusty looking motherfuckers in Cincinnati downtown. Now, maybe I was in the wrong part of Cincinnati, because usually downtown of an area gives you a basic idea of what the city is like. In most cases, in smaller cities. So again, where my Cincinnati people, if there's some other spots in Cincinnati where they had some flyer females, because all I saw were mud ducks in downtown Cincinnati. They were looking a beast. People were walking around. The women had these big crazy eyelashes extensions and dressed weird, and it looked like zombies in the face. They looked kind of drugged out. They just had that don't give a fuck look. And again, downtown might not be the crack-in area. Because I know, look, for example, if you go to Los Angeles and go to downtown LA, you got a bunch of homeless people and crackheads in downtown LA. Downtown LA is just not a poppin' place. But if you go to places like Hollywood or Melrose or Santa Monica, that's where you see it's poppin'. So it just could be that other parts of Cincinnati is poppin'. Maybe I missed something. But what I saw, I didn't see one dime. I didn't even see a strong 7 in downtown Cincinnati. Every chick I saw was a mud duck. And again, I'm not trying to shit on Cincinnati, because I've seen some women in LA from Cincinnati who are pretty fine. I'm like, where the fuck did she grow up? She must have grew up in the suburbs somewhere. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, and I've been to other cities where you go to the central area and some women are cute, like in Houston, a lot of cute women in Houston. And I've been to other cities where the women are just real crunchy looking. So I'm like, where's all this street harassment coming from? Harass these women for what? A lot of these cities, man, the women that's walking around ain't even that damn fly. So harass what? Women walking around with pajama pants, they weave is looking crunchy, the lace front glue is showing. I mean, a lot of these women don't really have anything popping enough for them to harass. So we got to be very honest about this stuff. And I'm not trying to beat up on these women, but let's stop using these terms all willy-nilly when it doesn't really apply, just because you're trying to mimic another person's ideology. You understand that? And I digress as far as that. I'm about to get out here in a minute. I'm going to take 1 or 2 more calls. And a lot of folks wanted me to touch on the whole government shutdown thing that's happening right now. For those who don't know, the government is shut down. And a lot of times I don't want to date the show, because this will definitely date the show, because a lot of times people listen to the show in the future and they listen back to past shows and they're like, oh, damn, how old is this fucking show? He talking about the damn shutdown. That was in 2013, nigga. That's when I was married to my first baby mama. But the whole thing with the shutdown, to me, it boils down to the Republicans not wanting to have a black man tell them what to do. It's like a black man defied them and they're going to fight to the end. They can't stand the fact that a black man is telling them what the fuck to do. That's what it really boils down to. We can look at the partisanship of it and we can look at the politics of it. But at the end of the day, this is all about a brother telling them what to do, using the law in the Supreme Court, and them fighting that. They're like, look, we will fight tooth and we'll shut this fucking country down before we listen to you, just to prove a point. That's what that whole shit is about. Right now, again, there's a defiance coming from the right. There's a backlash coming from the right as far as anything black. That's what the shit boils down to as far as I'm concerned. But I digress as far as that. Don't forget, everybody, go to Kickstarter.com. We have 7 more days. Everybody can still donate to the Hidden Colors 3 Kickstarter Fund. Go to Kickstarter.com, type in Hidden Colors 3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get one more call before we get out of here. What's up? Who we got on the phone?
What's up? What you can? This is your boy James calling from Long Beach, man. What's up, boss?
Hey, James, how you doing? What's happening in LBC, player?
Hey, man, all work, no play, man. I got a quick question, man.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm dealing with a little choosy Susie or a little broad that I think out here juggling dicks.
Yes.
Now, how should I handle that? I've already hit it, and I'm kind of getting this little sim vision, and I'm kind of like trying to kick her to the curb, but then I want to kind of hang in there.
Well,
what you think I should do?
Well, what you want to do, man? You trying to be slut greedy. You got you a slut and you want to be greedy with her. And the definition of a slut is somebody you got to share. You got to look at it from that perspective. You're catching feelings for the neighborhood slut. You know she's out here juggling dicks. You just got to wait till the juggle comes your way and just charge that to the game as far as emotion. That's all it is. It's a physical thing. And now she done let you hit it. You done hit it a few times. It feels good and you want it all to yourself. And the minute you start trying to cupcake with that slut, and I don't say that to disparage the woman, but if she's juggling dicks, that's slut behavior. If you try to cupcake with her, she's going to look at you funny style like a simp, and she's going to try to get something up out of you. So you don't want that.
Man.
Just go ahead and hit that and let them other niggas do what they do, and don't you get caught up emotionally. Let the next simp get caught up with that. You feel me? How old is she, by the way?
Good looking out.
How old is she, by the way?
What you say, boss?
How old is she, by the way?
How old is she? She's about 31, man.
Oh, yeah. Right now, she's in that I want to see if I still got it slut stage. Yeah, she's in that.
Yeah, exactly, man. She's been trying to get me to hang out and chill with her, like take a little after hour spots. I said, no, I don't really get down like that, you know?
Exactly.
Ain't nothing good happen past 2. I'm trying to chill.
Don't you go
well, get it in with her, but she be, come with that funny shit.
Yeah. Don't go out with her ass. Don't go to them after hour spots because you're going to go there and it's going to be some niggas she done fucked and it's going to be some real negative energy. So don't go nowhere to no after hour spot with her, especially in Long Beach. You dig?
You got you, boss.
My man, thanks for the call. All right, y'all, let me get up out of here. I'm in Atlanta, y'all. Let me know what's going on in Atlanta tonight, man. Hit me up, KFlex4, life@yahoo.com. Y'all have a good one, family. Peace. 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 A good one, family. Peace.